begin.
Welcome. I am Brother Max. It is October 22nd, 2025. You know what that means? It is day 22 of the 31 Days of Fright horror movie project, year 13. And today I'm going to be talking about some companion movies to watch along with Tusk. Not necessarily a double feature, but after you have watched Tusk, these movies that I will reveal over the next few days are good movies to watch for the rest of the week in like some form or fashion. But before I reveal the theme, which is a transformation against one's will, which exactly happens with Wallace in the Tusk, he gets transformed into a walrus. I need you to click subscribe, hit the bell, leave a like, leave a comment, and share. And as well as show some love to the 13th Wolfman, Jennifer Tochi. You got Professor Mercabro. You got Echo, who's doing two different themes on two different channels, which I think Echo Zombie and No More Monsters. So go show him so much needed love. Then you got Bones and Hobbs and Laymonia and May-Ann, and I think Nanette finally uploaded a video. I finally got her notification today. Wes, or I Am the Ice Lord, he has a video about Dracula. I can't remember the full title of the movie, but he put some clips he put some hard work into a video. Like everyone's been putting hard work into their channels this year, and like Moods and Double Shot J, go show them some love. They all deserve it, and they're all keeping the spooky season alive. So, but like I mentioned today, and also the movie has to start with the letter T. I just wanted to make this even harder for myself. I don't know why. So, because Tess starts with the letter T, and I thought it'd be kind of fun to do it that way. But anyways, the movie is Toxic Avenger. Now, like I mentioned, the criteria for today is transformation against one's will. Like in Tusk, Wallace gets turned into a walrus, as I mentioned several times through the month of October. But what happens in Toxic Avenger. You got our main character, Melvin. He is bullied so hard by these bunch of like spa jocks, basically, and the hot chicks and stuff like that. And he's kind of forced to jump from a second-story window into a barrel of toxic waste, which turns him into the Toxic Avenger. Like that scene when he's when he initially jumps in and he starts catching fire and everything, and like that is a pretty awesome practical effect, which just like happens in Tusk. And so this movie and Tusk are really, really good to watch together because of the practical effects, the transformation against one's will, and just like they both don't take themselves too seriously, because this is a trauma movie and it's about a man who gets transformed into a walrus, and forced to fight another dude who has a makeshift walrus because he has guilt because he killed a walrus while his boat sank in the middle of the ocean, and he ate that walrus to survive. So yeah, that happens in Tusk, as I mentioned several times during the month of October. By the way, I need to take a little break. I haven't been down in the basement for a minute, and I haven't had a chance to really take a sip of this. It's just been sitting here. Probably there's bugs and whatnot in there, but I'm bound and determined to make it last the entire month of October. So let me get a nice little sip going on here. Oh man. Okay, hold on. All right, there might actually been a bug in that. But, oh man. But yeah, it follows Melvin, who gets turned into the Toxic Avenger, and he kind of goes around Tromaville fighting crime, and eventually like the higher ups, like the cops and the mayor, are corrupt, so they can't have a superhero running around, the first superhero from New Jersey, by the way, running around eliminating crime. So, and this movie's super bloody, super gory. It's really doesn't hold things back, because like one of the opening stuff is like they run over a kid on a bike and they're making a game out of it and stuff like that. So that's why I wanted to kind of highlight Toxic Avenger as a nice little companion movie with Tusk. And I want to hear what you have to say in the comments, because I want to know what movies you think I'm going to pick, or the theme. And so the movie and theme for the next few days. It's only so you have to pick 2 movies for today, for tomorrow and the next day. So, but yeah, like, this movie is fun. It is a lot of fun, and it's like, it's practical effects. It really is. Like, when Melvin is turning into the Toxic Avenger at home in the tub, like, there's nice little bladder effects where, like, you see his skin bubbling and his face is being deformed and everything. And then when he finally starts fighting crime around town, he fights crime with a mop. And it's like I mentioned, this movie doesn't hold back, so it's definitely not for everyone. Tusk is definitely not for everyone, but Tusk is a little bit more accessible. This one has a lot of, like, not PC stuff that happens, okay? And, like, there's people's arms getting ripped off. There's some animal cruelty. Obviously, it's within the realm of the movie, not actual animal cruelty. There's a blind woman getting attacked, and there's just some of the humor as well. It's pretty rough, but it's fun. It really is. Like, this movie definitely presents itself as, don't take it too seriously, even though some of the stuff is pretty rough, but don't take it too seriously. Just like Tusk, don't take it too seriously. It's about a man who gets turned into a walrus, where this guy gets turned into a superhero of super-sized proportions. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to say, because half the fun of watching Tusk is watching it with friends. And that's exactly what Toxic Avenger is as well. It's a great movie to watch with friends. It's a movie where you can just sit around, drink, eat popcorn, snacks, as I covered in a previous video for this month. But just sit around and have fun. And it's also really, like, Lloyd Kaufman is so awesome at doing his job, like, especially when it comes to the special features and stuff, listening to the commentary, just like Tusk. Like, holy, like, I actually, honestly, I didn't realize how good of these 2 movies would be as a companion novel until I really kind of started breaking it down. But that's all I really wanted to say. Just go watch Tusk. After you watch Tusk, go watch Toxic Avenger sometime within the month. It'd be nice. Like, a kind of overarching theme is companion videos, movies. So that is all I have to say. Please stay spooky. Be safe, because we're nearing the end of October and things may start to get a little bit more exciting, you know. So and you're going to be out and about more. I know my wife and kid are, and especially it's getting darker quicker, especially here. So just please be safe, have a happy Halloween, and all I can really say is to end these videos is thank you.